channel. My name is Letty Celeste. So today I will be talking to you guys about some quick, easy, low-calorie, protein-filled desserts that I absolutely love. I'm the type of person that after I eat my dinner, I have like a huge sweet tooth and I need dessert at the end of every night. And I strongly believe that if you're trying to lose weight, you don't necessarily have to cut everything out, but just enjoy the things that you really do like, either in moderation or to find healthier alternatives to it. So these are some healthier alternatives to some popular desserts that you may enjoy. I think all of these recipes are absolutely delicious, so hopefully you like them as well. Give it a try. If you do, in the comments or tag me in on Instagram. Before we start with the video, if you do like this type of content, please make sure to like and subscribe so you can see some more health and wellness oriented videos. And without further ado, let's just get started. So the first recipe that we will be making today is a 65 calorie brownie. This brownie is really like fudgy and gooey and delicious, and I love it so much. It's only like 65 calories, like you can't beat that. We're gonna be making that today, and I'm gonna show you all of the ingredients real quick. So the ingredients that we will be needing for this recipe is a 1/4 cup of fat-free skim milk, an egg, 3/4 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt, and I just use vanilla flavor because this is what they had in the store, a teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 cup of cocoa, a 1/2 cup of Truvia naturally sweet calorie-free sweetener or your calorie-free sweetener of choice, a 1/2 cup of rolled oats. I just have quick oats because this is what I usually have handy for my oatmeal in the morning, and then a 1/4 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips to sprinkle on top. So this dessert is actually very simple with minimal dishes and minimal ingredients as well. What you're going to want to do is combine all of your ingredients into one bowl, or in my case I'm just using my little magic bullet. You can use a food processor as well or a blender, and just combine all of your ingredients as such. Then after you're done, you're going to give it a good mix and just allow it to combine. So now I'm just spraying my baking dish with some non-stick spray. I just use a 10x7 dish, but you could use whatever baking dish you would like. And I'm just taking some chocolate chips and I'm generously spreading them around the batter. It should look like this type of consistency. It's a little bit runny, but it will solidify in the oven. I let the brownies cool off and then I cut them into 9 pieces, and this is a finished product. These brownies are so delicious and gooey. I love them so much, especially the corner pieces. Corner piece gang. If someone wants my middle pieces, let me know, just come over. Yeah, these are actually very delicious. I just had one for my breakfast. Good in the freezer for like 3 to 4 months. So you can freeze them, eat them later, have them for dessert. It's totally up to you, but I highly do recommend that you try these brownies because they're so low calorie and they're so delicious. Okay, so the very next recipe, if chocolate's not really your thing, is actually a white chocolate chickpea blondie. Now, hear me out. I know it sounds kind of weird with the whole chickpea thing, but you actually really can't taste it, and it's very delicious and also full of protein because of the chickpeas as well. I'll show you how to do that and what ingredients we need for that. We're gonna be using an entire can of chickpeas. Chickpeas are really great source of protein. They're about 7 grams of protein per serving, and we're gonna be having about 3.5 servings, so that's pretty good. You're gonna use a whole banana. The riper the better. This one, she's been sitting out on my counter for a little bit, so this is perfect for this recipe. We're also going to need some form of nut butter. This is some almond butter that I really like a lot that I'm probably going to use for this recipe, but you could also use like a PB2 or a powdered peanut butter if you would like, and just mix it with water before adding it. But we're going to be adding about 120 grams of nut butter, about 30 grams of protein. We're also going to be using about 1/4 cup or a little bit less than 1/4 cup of almond milk as well. We're going to be using about 1/4 cup of white chocolate chips. I like these a lot because I think they're really tasty with this recipe. And again, you can also add like craisins, walnuts, pecans, favorite nut. You can really make this recipe your own, but I like how it tastes with the white chocolate chips. Last but not least, we'll be using a teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder. Okay, so to begin this recipe, you're gonna take a can of chickpeas and you're gonna put it into a blender with a little bit of water and then really mix it for a couple of minutes until it's one sort of uniform paste and there aren't any solid bits anymore. Then you're gonna set that aside, and in a different bowl, you're going to take your banana, cut it into small pieces, and begin to mash it up with a fork. Then you're just going to want to take your chickpea paste and combine it with the mashed banana that you have and give that a good mix. So now you're just going to add the rest of your ingredients into your bowl. Here I am adding my protein powder. I added the peanut butter, baking soda, baking powder, and now the almond milk. And then I'm just going to add my chocolate chips, sprinkle those in, and then give it a good mix. I also decided to add a little bit of cinnamon into this recipe as well, just for extra flavor. Here I'm just taking that very same dish from that brownie recipe that we just made and placing my batter into the glass dish, and then I'm putting it in the oven for about 20 minutes on 350 degrees.
Few moments later.
Guys, so I just let the blondies rest and then I cut them up into 9 different pieces and they look like this. They're so soft and gooey in the middle, and these are also high protein, and white chocolate just gives that the little bit of sweetness that it needs. This recipe is so delicious and I hope you try it out. Again, I would usually add some craisins or maybe even walnuts with this, but with this recipe I just kept it with the white chocolate and it is still delicious. The last recipe that I have for you guys are these Angel Food strawberry cupcakes. These are so delicious and they're literally so simple. Like, you can literally make these in like 20 minutes and they serve like 40, and then you can just put them in your freezer and then you're set. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make that. This recipe isn't as high in protein as the other recipes, but it is very low calorie. It's only about 60 calories per cup, which is really great, especially if you just want something sweet at the end of the day to just like tie everything, put the little cherry on top on the day. This is your dessert. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now, and let's get to the ingredients. Everything that I buy is from Giant Eagle, but anyways, so this is the fat-free light and fluffy angel food cake. All you need for this recipe is literally just water. So just angel food cake, chopped up strawberries. Whenever I go to the grocery store, I usually take all of my strawberries and I dice them up like this so that they last longer, and I can use them for more recipes. So we're gonna need some strawberries as well. Then we're gonna need about 2 tablespoons of this whipped topping per cupcake. Okay, so here I am literally just following step by step the directions on the box itself. It actually came in 2 little pouches. One pouch is the egg whites, which I'm mixing with water and then mixing until they form little stiff peaks. Then I'm adding my second package of actual cake batter into the mix and then combine until it's one uniform batter. So I'm just taking my little muffin tin and I'm filling them up with cupcake liners, and then I'm filling the cupcake liners until they're about 3/4 of the way full. This part low-key is the most time-consuming part, but I'm just gonna fast forward and pretend like it took like 2 seconds. So here you go. As you can see, I just poured out the batter into these cupcake liners. I still have a ton of batter left over, so I'm just gonna go ahead and freeze that so that the next time I make these cupcakes again, I just have to just thaw it out and then replate them. I'm gonna put this in the oven for about 15 minutes. Alrighty, so I just took these bad boys out of the oven and I knew that they were done because they had that sort of nice golden brown look to them that you want all pastries to have. So here they are. Then I just went ahead and put that whipped topping in a piping bag because I'm extra. I wanted to make it look kind of pretty, and then sprinkled some strawberries on top, and this is the final product. Okay, so that basically concludes my video. I hope you like these desserts. I really personally like them a lot and think they're very delicious. So let me know if you guys try them or what you think of the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, put the notification bell on, all that jazz if you did like this video and you want to see more content like this. Thank you so much for watching till the end and for your time. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye.